Well, it was delayed a day because of snow, and it was pre-recorded because of the pandemic, but Governor Wolf laid out his spending priorities today. We're told schools would receive more, but Republicans point out that it could come at a cost to taxpayers. Dennis Owens reports from our Capitol.
Today, I'm talking to you, all of my fellow Pennsylvanians, directly.
For the first time ever, a virtual budget address. For the sixth time in 6 years, Governor Wolf calls for an extraction tax on Marcellus shale drilling to pay for infrastructure improvements across the state. Wolf also wants to increase the personal income tax from 3.07% to 4.49%, a 46% hike to fund massive increases in education spending.
This is about asking folks who have already made it to shoulder a little more of the burden, so that folks who haven't made it yet have a better chance to do that.
I think it has to be DOA.
Legislative Republicans give it a thumbs down.
Just at the time that these folks are trying to recover and rebuild and restore and get their head above water, to hit them with a tax increase to this extent, I think it's a non-starter.
Essentially what he's saying is your future economic prosperity is not here in Pennsylvania, it's probably in Texas or Florida.
That's an annual ritual here in Harrisburg where Republicans criticize the Democratic governor's budget proposal.
Democrats insist that poor Pennsylvanians would pay no taxes under the new plan, and a family of four making $84,000 or less would pay less taxes.
There's far more folks that are actually going to see a tax cut. There is a tax shift as part of this. It's complicated.
Republicans didn't like what was in the budget, and at least one didn't like that Wolf didn't deliver it in person.
Every morning, I can go to a diner and receive a socially distanced coffee, and the governor doesn't come to the chamber.
Wolf also called for a minimum wage hike and legalized recreational marijuana, and asked lawmakers to think boldly.
So let's stop with the excuses. Let's move beyond the chronic timidity. Let's do something.
The next step in the process is budget hearings. They begin February 16th. It will be an uphill fight. In Harrisburg, Dennis Owens, WTAJ News.